a major portion of the things we do as marketeers, as growth functions, as even product people, ultimately relies on having a robust data infrastructure. And in simple terms, meaning the ability to utilize data to make decisions. Unfortunately, all too many companies, especially young startups, fail at that point and sort of don't build the proper infrastructure. So in this week's video, I was thinking about talking about the importance of making decisions based on data and sort of sharing my input and best practices on how to achieve that. Lastly, I will also share my top 5 dashboards to create and track your company's metrics aimed for growth. Hi everyone, I'm Yarin. I help startup companies grow and scale their growth efforts. And today we're talking all about data and in particular setting up the proper and the correct data infrastructure in order to grow your company. So first things first, as I onboard a new client, I begin working with the key stakeholders of the company, and I usually dive right into their existing efforts and understand their go-to-market. I focus mainly at the beginning at how they create business value, meaning how do they make their money? How do you deliver the value to their customers, and understand what are the key metrics worth optimizing and worth tracking for them. Now, you may remember a while ago we talked about the North Star metric, and this is extremely relevant here as well. If they have a North Star metric in place, that's great. If not, usually I help them find it and sort of pinpoint efforts towards that. And if you want to hear more about the North Star metric and everything about it, why it matters, I suggest you go back and watch it, because this is a great video. Now, this day and age, oftentimes the go-to-market involves both sales-led efforts and, on the other hand, service-led efforts. Sales-led usually means a process where there are sales people involved in the process. On the other hand, service-led, also known as self-service, having the ability to sign up for the product, whether you get a trial or just put in your credit card, and you can go ahead and begin using it without ever speaking to a single salesperson. As I begin working with new clients, I'd like to understand the ultimate impact of each go-to-market, the sales-led and the service-led, on the bottom line of the business, if they have both. Understanding this has a major impact on the key metrics that we would like to evaluate as we progress, and on the overall business processes. So now that we understand the business fundamentals and sort of how the business operates, we better understand the key metrics worth monitoring and evaluating that are moving the needle. So first things first, I like using the website leads divided by amount of overall website sessions, and that is based on a daily trend, a weekly trend, a monthly trend. Looking at it, you can have a clear indication of your overall conversion rate, meaning how many of your website visitors actually convert into leads and then converting onto a paying client. this could really help in the case of anomalies, in the case of seasonality, where something might be off or wonky, and can really help you pin out the direction of your business and helps you drive it forward. Second, I like looking onto website sessions versus the self-serve sessions. So looking at the overall website sessions versus the self-serve can really help you with a clear indication on the quality of the traffic you're bringing to your website, and sort of helping you understand how well your funnel is performing, and whether it's worth making adjustments, sort of doing a sanity check when things go wrong or drop, and again, helping you optimize your business for growth. Third dashboard is all about the sales-led funnel, looking at the amount of people visited your website versus the amount of people visited your demo page versus the amount of people that filled out the demo form. So in short, this is the conversion rate of your sales-led funnel. So if there is a sudden drop or a change or weekends effect or seasonalities, you would catch it in an instant and see what's working and could possibly understand why. Number 4, I'd like to have a good old funnel, sort of an overview and look, and seeing how my service-led, my self-serve funnel is performing in terms of different steps of the funnel, in terms of potential hogs and potential friction points. So as an example, this of course is a mock-up data, and we can see that there's quite a bit of drop since the initial session of the people landing in the service-led funnel all the way to the second welcome screen. This is quite a big drop, and if I were to optimize this funnel, I would try to tackle this initial 75% drop. Now, the last dashboard that I like to look at is sort of a breakdown of the monthly KPIs of the organization. Many companies are using similar methods, companies like Wix, companies like Monday, and looking at a key monthly KPIs coupled with the company budgets designed to bring these leads. That is including leads, PQLs in the case of service-led, from then the amount of leads reaching a trial all the way to new customers created. In the case of sales-led, that would be the budgets with the leads, the MQLs, the SQL accept, and new customers out of these leads. Another aspect here is to look at the run rate versus the target, meaning looking at the time of month and understanding what our goals are and where we're at in terms of our run rate, so we can have a better sense of how do we have to work and focus our efforts in the remaining days of the month we have, or the quarter, until we're closing this period. So building robust data infrastructure is super important for your startup companies, and to sort of poise it towards growth and optimizing towards the things that would move the needle and make the most impact for your companies. I hope with this video I gave you a sense of the things I think are worth highlighting and following, and if you have other thoughts on the topic, I would love to hear more in the comments. If you would like to learn more and get more of my content, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.